Hey everyone, it's your friendly wargame guy, Dr. H at the Air Command and Staff College. I'm just going to keep mixing all those words together into what is technically an English sentence. This video is a little bit about amphibious assault and naval transport. This is going to elide over the naval movement rules because naval movement is its own video. But if you look at that video, you'll be able to understand the naval movement rules too. So if you need to look at that video, go ahead. So this is an amphibious assault example, and it's using next war Korea. That's fine. The basic rules apply to everybody else as we go along. Now, we have some units here that are conducting naval movements. So they are Marines onto amphibs. Remember, each amphib has a number that tells you how many stacking units it can carry. It'll carry that much stacking units. That's how much is here. We also have an image that shows that the Koreans, that there's a Korean brigade with an amphib unit in port in South Korea. That's just fine. What happens is, and we can make this PDF available if you really want to look into it, is that they move in from the sea box into the inshore box, and then from the inshore box they move to the beach hexes they're going to actually invade, right? Once they invade by moving those pieces, by announcing they're going to attack in hex with amphibious assault. The hexes that are eligible for amphibious assault are beach hexes. Not all coastal hexes are beach hexes. Make sure you know the difference. If you need help with the terrain, if you need help figuring that out, take a look at your terrain chart or the terrain video. And then, so they will conduct operations. This includes driving the carrier strike groups next to the targets to provide support. Remember, we talked a little about naval gunfire support and strikes during the in the strike video. Driving your carriers this close to the boat, to the beach, technique only. You may want to reconsider that if you are otherwise engaged. But they can provide naval gunfire support to the combat that's about to occur. So we can conduct a round of combat from the ships to the beach hexes. And then if we win that combat and force the enemy out, we can then move our guys ashore onto those hexes. You have the option of establishing a beachhead hex. That's what this marker is here, right? So if I have a beachhead marker, I can put it down. That beachhead marker now serves as a port and a source of supply and a bunch of other things. And then that's the amphibious assault, right? I've conducted an amphibious assault successfully. Go me. So, amphibious assault, remember, are going to allow you effectively to stage from an all-sea hex into a coastal defended hex if you want to. If you want to see the details of naval movement, we'll talk about the details of naval movement in a different video. But if you want to land troops on the operational map, this is how. Note that you can also land troops into island groups. That doesn't require an amphibious assault. You can just move them in there, land the guys, and then conduct regular combat inside those island groups on the Pacific map in particular. This is something that is required to invade Taiwan. So make sure you understand that if you're going to invade Taiwan. Something to think about if you have Korea or Vietnam. Something the Russians can do, right? We have maps of various islands in the Baltic. Maybe the Russians want to invade those using amphibious assaults or other assault techniques. Paradrops, maybe land dudes by helicopter. Those are all options. But that's the short version of amphibious assault and what it means for you. And I'll see you in the next video. And for now, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.